with it being summer and people going to public swimming pools, even putting paddling pools on terraces, going to the beach, I think it's important that we keep addressing the topic of being safe while we're having fun. Last week we gave some reminders about the warning flags, the information flags on beaches. Red ones mean don't swim. Unfortunately, since the airing of our show, there have been cases, obviously they weren't watching the show, of people swimming on beaches with red flags and very dire consequences. So just again, a reminder, when you go to a beach, particularly, please look out for the information flags telling if it's safe to swim or not, and preferably swim where there is a lifeguard. Holly, we can't emphasize this enough, can we? We don't want to get people scared of the water, but I think, like a lot of things, you just have to have respect.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't underestimate the sea, especially.
Oh, so powerful.
Just to be aware, even though we're excited to go to the beach and it's just such a celebration, it's always a fun thing, but just always have awareness of the flags and, you know, that your children are dressed brightly, just little things.
That one's a good one.
Yeah, just always be aware when you're at the beach that there is a danger. Water always has a consequence, but where you're putting your focus, we're gonna focus on having a fabulous day. But yeah, just to be aware of the red flag zones, and is the water particularly dangerous today? Do you even want to get in the water? Just because we're saying we're getting in the water today, if we get to the beach and the waves are crashing, might not be the best day to get in the water. We don't have to get in the water that day. There's options. It's down to us to choose.
Yeah.
So make a choice. Is it a good day to get in the water?
I mean, a lot of people, I know from experience with our own family, those days of the waves crashing on the beach are the days that it's really fun to jump in the waves. Unless one catches you wrong and you're rolling upside down
and
trying to get up again and that kind of thing. So how do you kind of like judge, I suppose, of what you can handle? Take it slow.
Yeah, it's important to be confident around water, and then if you've got that confidence, if you've been brought up with swimming lessons, for example, or you've got a parent with you that's confident, then play with your children in the water. I have massive respect for the water, and therefore I will take the kids to the sea, and my friends will rely on me as well to help them in the water. I think you're just going to have someone with you that's proficient in the water, and then you're pretty safe.
Let's find the first steps, Holly, to get yourself going.
Well, like you're saying, introducing children to water very early, have them in the bath, splashing their faces in the sink. I think even having a sink full of water and getting them to blow bubbles in it for fun and just say their name in the water. You know, that sort of thing is bringing that joy to the water and making it a fun activity, and get your hair wet and not be so precious. Watch mummy putting it all over her clean hair, you know, and it's like, yeah, get messy, and then the children know that this is playful and it's okay. And then take yourself to the swimming pool and get in and play and get, you know, even if it's a cold day, get in the water, show the children. Even if it's cold, we get in, we have fun.
Yeah, and if you're inshore, stay in the shallow areas, make sure that you can hold on to something. No, so taking those precautions again, isn't it?
Yeah, you can always find a shallow spot of the pool. I mean, if it's deep water and you're not comfortable, you can just put your toes in and sit on the pool side.
I think one of the main things also is knowing your own limits, because I think sometimes we can be peer pressured into doing things out of our comfort zone. So for example, going to beach and there's a red flag and someone say, no, we shouldn't be swimming here, and your mates are like, oh, don't be such a wuss. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? There's all these kind of different things that you
say, okay, then you go in first.
Yeah.
So they don't go in, it's not safe. Yeah, go safe.
It's really interesting. Have you seen the newest advert about the iWatches? So the smartwatches have like an emergency thing on, and there's a man, it's all a true story, who got pulled out by a riptide, and he was panicking, and he said, I was at my limit. I said, but I didn't, I think he was in a country where there weren't flags, that kind of thing, and he pulled out, and eventually he pressed the emergency thing on his watch, and they actually tracked him.
Wow.
And then brought a helicopter out and picked him up.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
They actually made that expense and that effort to do that in today's world.
So what they used, the recording of the actual emergency call as the advert. They were kind of like,
wow, oh, this is an opportunity.
Yeah,
exactly.
Apple ad, Apple
check me
ad.
out. Yeah.
Lucky
But
boy.
it's smart, because
Yeah.
I don't think I would have thought of that. Like,
No.
but
Yeah.
I
Not
would
in the
have had,
panic.
like,
You're
yeah.
panicking.
Yeah, but and he's a strong, young, healthy man, and a lot of people assume that they can outswim things like that. And actually, if you get caught in those kind of things,
Water
you
is
can't.
water's so powerful.
So
Exactly.
Holly.
This is it's
Yeah.
that not ego is not quite the word, but that bravado, that
Yeah.
but
It's
that's
overestimation of
yeah,
your ability.
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah.
I work out.
Yeah.
I've got the
Or
exact.
it wouldn't
yeah.
happen to me. you
But
know?
nature is so powerful, isn't it? Like the strength of water. You can't outswim it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it really is a lot of respect. But as I say, if
careful.
you're prepared, then it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
So be prepared and have fun.
Yeah.
There's exactly the main thing is to have fun.
Fun.
Keep cool. Keep hydrated.